It is. Whoa! Good save.
Uh-oh.
It is the rundown early in September. It's brought to you by DirecTV, the NFL Sunday Ticket, which was a concept invented by John Taffer.
Yeah.
Did.
Fucking legend.
He was red zone too, right?
Just the idea, like the idea of out-of-market games.
He just invented football.
Basically. Invented all the awesome shit. Like booze, invented it.
Yeah.
Bars, invented it. Watching football, invented it. The NFL Sunday Ticket, right now you can get 15% off if you use the promo code RUNDOWN. Go to nflsundayticket.tv and use the code RUNDOWN. 15% off, plus if you're a college student, you can get the package right now for just $24.99 a month. If you're a displaced fan, you got to watch your team on the road, you can do it. If you want to watch all the games possible, you want to see everything, all the action on Sundays, they've got you covered. It's DirecTV, NFL Sunday Ticket. Go to nflsundayticket.tv. Promo code RUNDOWN, 15% off. We start with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is out here just still best buds with one of the worst dictators in the world. I believe this weekend they said they were going to detonate a hydrogen bomb.
Ooh.
I think, something like that.
Dennis and Kim Jong together?
Well, yeah, Kim Jong said it, and now I'm assuming that Dennis has got to be part of it. The worm, I'm pretty sure that's what they said. They were going to try
I feel like
to at
he's
least
going to get
detonate a
arrested
hydrogen
soon
bomb.
for this.
Which, at some point, isn't this like treason?
Yeah.
He said that they just hang out and do guy stuff. They ride bikes, they ride horses, they go skiing. It's, just guys hanging out.
I basically hang out with him all the time. We laugh, we sing karaoke, we do a lot of cool things together. And we ride horses, we hang out, we go skiing, and we hardly ever talk politics.
Well, I thought all their list of activities was super lame until you just got to the hydrogen bomb. Because if I was gonna hang out with Kim Jong,
Yeah, blow some shit up.
I want to hunt a person.
Yeah, blow some
that's
shit
true.
up. The perfect game.
You might
I
as well
don't-
reap the benefits of hanging out with one of the most ruthless dictators in the world.
I don't hunt, but I went to like a friend's ranch in Georgia once, so I went hunting. That's what you do.
When in Rome.
If I'm hanging
When in
out
North
with
Korea,
Kim Jong in
kill
North
some
Korea,
uncles.
I want to kill a human being with a grenade launcher.
This is such a
what you do.
classic. You're absolutely right, and I agree with you on that. But this is a classic, like having like the one friend that everyone's like, ooh, stay away from that guy. Like the kid on the block is like, oh yeah, his parents really aren't
Wait,
around.
Are we talking about Kim Jong or Dennis?
No, Kim Jong is the guy. Dennis is like, I like how he makes me feel like I'm a bad. Like everyone's like, Dennis, stop going to North Korea.
Right, right.
I'll be friends with whoever I want.
Well, or do you think that it's Dennis Rodman trying, like Dennis Rodman is usually that guy.
Yeah.
So now it's like he's hanging out with
Perfect
the one
match.
person in
Right,
the
the one
world who's
crazier.
like crazier than him.
Right.
I like how in this news report too, he's still doing the dress thing.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize he
he's-
was still on the
But
dress.
that almost you have to respect because like I thought it was kind of a publicity stunt back in the day. Like this dude just wears
No,
dresses
he's
and
just
makeup
whacked.
makeup shit.
He's just whacked.
Yeah, that's just how he rolls.
I feel like Kim Jong. I'm surprised
Kim
he likes
Jong might
that.
have gotten all these ideas from the worm.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
whacked.
the one who's like, "Yo, feed your nephew to the dogs."
Yeah, right, you're right.
Who knows?
The whole relationship is,
From one preposterous world leader to another, Donald Trump is out here. What was that noise?
someone yawned really loud. I think it was
That had to be a
Donnie.
Donnie thing.
Donnie, did you just yawn?
Was that a Donnie? Yeah. He was like, he's dialed in right now. The Wonton Don can't
He's
be
coding.
bothered.
It's coding.
Donald Trump is out here giving his analysis, his assessment of Hurricane Irma, which is pretty much by all like meteorological standards the biggest storm ever. It's the worst one the
I think
Atlantic has
800
ever
year
seen.
storm. Was
It's
that
the,
what
it's the
described?
second storm of the millennium in the past week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Really
good.
how-
We're real lucky.
Don't really get how that works.
Yeah.
His exact quote was, "It looks like this could be something that will be not good."
Believe me, not good.
Believe me.
We have a lot to discuss, including the fact that there's a new and seems to be record-breaking hurricane heading right toward Florida and Puerto Rico and other places. We'll see what happens. We'll know in a very short period of time, but it looks like it could be something that will be not good. Believe me, not good.
Okay, so where was he wrong?
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's correct.
Right. I don't know. I hate when people like pile on Trump for this shit because it seems so stupid and petty. It's like he's actually telling the truth. It's not good.
Yeah, but
Shit's not good.
I feel like he should have, I don't know, some more advice involved in it.
No,
Like,
what more advice you need than not
maybe
good?
A plan
No,
laid
okay.
out.
It's pretty straightforward. It's not good. Like
Yeah,
what do you
here's the
want?
thing. Here's the thing. I remember when the anniversary of Katrina came up, they were like, weathermen were like so important because they had to convey like how serious it was and like get out of here because there will be the quote was something like the loss of life will be like catastrophic. And Donald's out here like, this doesn't look too good.
It's not
No,
good.
it's not good.
He's not wrong.
It's
but
a
I don't
funny-
think
You'd
it's
rather
funny.
not have this hurricane than have it.
In a perfect world, this hurricane wouldn't be
right,
happening.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's. I mean, I know when I first saw it come across the Twitter wire today, I laughed out loud hard.
Like, you and Riggs had a fucking party.
Yeah, you did. You had a
It
little
was
party.
fucking
Party time.
funny to
Believe
read
me.
the president say it looks like it's something that will not be good about a Category fucking 5 hurricane coming up Florida.
It's not funny. Stop laughing.
Is it just a myth that you can like bomb a hurricane? Because I feel like that should happen by now. Like we should have the technology. If a Category 5 hurricane's coming to Florida, just drop a bomb in it and it will just.
So any.
Dan, do you think that a hurricane is like a thing that you can put something inside of?
Yeah, I saw the pictures. It's it's a thing. It's a not good.
So
thing.
your understanding of storms
not
is
good.
Armageddon.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
it's
just
like
saying,
he thinks it's an asteroid that you can
feels
like land on top
maybe,
of.
Okay, so this is maybe one of those situations where I'm the only one who's thinking ahead of this. Like, has NASA said to themselves, "Hey, what if we just tried to shoot this thing down? What if we tried? Like, there's got to be fucking ways to." There's got to be ways to stop a hurricane.
Like a big fan on the tip of
There
Florida.
have to be ways.
And we just push it out.
There have to be ways to stop
There is a
hurricanes.
Facebook group right now. It's like an invite. It said everybody turn your
See,
fans
okay,
on.
well, here's the
Point
thing.
it this way.
Here's the thing.
That I think could work.
We're gonna blow it out
Here's
to
the difference between guys like me and guys like you. I see a hurricane that's going to cause death, destruction, terrible, terrible things. And I think, let's fucking figure out how to have this not happen. So, I actually was thinking last night, like they keep talking about how the warm water is making this.
you can't
Why
blow
don't we
up
just
a
fucking
hurricane.
drop a huge iceberg
can't
in the
blow
middle
up-
of the Atlantic?
How do you pick up the iceberg?
I don't know.
I think the fan is
I'm
a better
not-
plan.
Yes.
I am not.
Everybody turn
I
their
am not
fans
an
on.
engineer, but I am an ideas guy, and it feels like we're not doing enough. All we're doing is like sitting here being like, "Oh, these hurricanes
Listen,
sucks."
I'm
Like
telling
Cape
you-
Canaveral. Cape Canaveral's down the southern tip of Florida, right? There's a
Right.
lot of rockets down there. Why don't we turn those this way?
Thank you.
And we
Finally,
push it
we're
out.
thinking of-
I'm
Why
not
does
trying
the
to
whole
blow it up
country-
though. I'm saying we just push it out.
The whole
We're thinking of
world,
something.
You should go find all the places with like those windmills and those fucking wind turbines. Everybody turn every fan on, every fucking
Or how
motor
about
on.
this? How
Turn
about
all
this?
the rockets
No,
upside down.
How about this?
And blast this
How about
shit
this?
out to
Okay,
sea.
it might be too late now because it's a Category 5. But when the hurricane is created off Africa, why don't we get a little proactive
Oh, is
with
it Africa's fault?
Why don't we get a
Did
little
they create the
proactive with it
hurricane?
and stop it right there?
Fucking Africa.
We should blow them
I
up.
just
then.
feel like we're not working hard enough on this shit.
Maybe
that's
we
my-
need to
that's-
use
Yeah,
some
I
of Kim
think
Jong's.
everyone's spending too much time boarding up the windows and not enough time using the brain.
Oh, you know what my favorite is when they put the tape X.
Oh yeah.
that's
That
gonna
actually does something.
Yeah. Well, when there's a fucking Category 9.
It stops
that
the
they're
glass
barreling
from coming in.
down.
Yeah,
I-
you realize
I
it
helped
stops the
up
glass from
when the whole-
shattering to a million
Yeah,
pieces.
well, when the whole fucking building's gone, Dan, I don't think it matters if you tape up your X.
What was the big hurricane in Boston like when I was a kid? I forget, but I felt like such a badass helping my dad tape shit up. I'm like, we are saving
Yeah,
the
that was like a
fucking world.
thunderstorm.
The-
probably.
No, it was a big one. I forget
By the
what
way,
it was though.
the NFL fucked the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do you fuck them that bad? Why don't you just play the game tomorrow night?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's what, week
Yeah.
11 now?
Yeah, and they don't
were
get any
supposed to
bye
have-
weeks.
It was
They're gonna
supposed
play
to be
16 straight weeks.
It's supposed to
Yeah.
be a bye week, then they get the Pats. Now they just get
And
the
now
Pats.
they have like I
Playing
was reading,
16
it was
straight
like
weeks in the NFL
they go
is
to
fucking crazy.
LA, New York, London for the first 3 weeks of the season, and they don't get a bye week.
That's brutal.
Yeah, they
But,
fucked them.
you know.
Now-
That's the
now they're not
NFL's
gonna win
out
the
to
Super
get
Bowl.
Jay Cutler. This was gonna be his year.
Yeah, hey, he's got an excuse built in.
Yeah,
no
there we
bye
go.
week.
I'm ready.
We got this girl going viral on Tinder. Do we believe this is true, by the way, before we start?
I'm woke to it because this is like a pretty popular David Sedaris story.
Well, and also it's
David
kind of
Sedaris,
it's
he,
kind
like,
of Dumb
has,
and
like, a
Dumber,
short story
right?
about this called The Big Boy. It's really funny.
Okay, so the story goes.
Wow, look at you, Johnny NPR.
Girl,
Fresh air.
this girl
Gross.
goes on a Tinder date, takes a shit at her date's apartment. It won't flush, so she scoops it out and throws it out the window. She then confesses to him, like, listen, I'm sorry, I threw this shit out the window.
But the window, no, the
window
is
doesn't-
not a real window.
Right, it's kind of like a in between the buildings.
Right.
And so they're like, we got to get the shit out of there. She's like, don't worry, I'll like wiggle my way through this window and grab it for you. Gets stuck in the window. The fire department has to come. There is the picture of the
picture
fire
makes it
department
seem
saving
believable.
her. If it is real, that's got to be rock bottom, and then that girl has to kill herself.
Well, here's why it's
That's
not
it.
real. Because like, this is a secret you just die with.
You just don't tell anybody.
Okay,
you did
but
that.
that's where I think this chick likes the guy, and she's like, "We're gonna get married someday," but she doesn't realize that
lie
the minute
forever.
she took a poop in his house, that was out the window.
Yeah.
No matter clogged,
on a
unclogged.
Tinder date, if you
Right.
shit in my house,
Right.
you're out.
Right.
But if
And
you
he
do shit in
knows
my
you're
house, don't
shitting.
tell me.
Right. If a chick goes
Ignorance
in there,
is bliss.
Yeah.
And then even when I find the shit hanging out in my courtyard fucking window, whatever it is, I'm not gonna be like, that girl probably threw it out the window.
Yeah, like-
I'm
Well,
just gonna
I
be
would
like, don't
definitely
know.
be curious.
There's some animal shit out there. I'm
No,
not
no.
gonna, Dan, you do not
A
go
little
ahead
girl
and
shit.
assume.
A little girl shit. I bet girls shit like rabbits.
Human shit and animal shit
Fine.
are very different.
Fine. Then
you
I'm gonna
know when you
assume-
see human
I'm
shit.
not going to assume that my date scooped it out with her bare hands
But
and
you
threw it out
know,
the window.
but you will. If you've seen human shit out of water, you know it's human shit. You do. You do.
out of water,
You know it's
shit out of
human
water.
shit.
No, I
Yeah,
agree with
Feits,
you
when
on
we went
that.
to Philly, and it was like a stereotypical Philly. We went to like an alley, and he stepped in human shit, and we're like, "That's human shit. Like that's a bum shit there. You stepped in it." And you just
But
puked-
but yeah,
you
but you
puked
didn't
everywhere.
think you didn't think a girl shit there. You were
Right.
like a homeless vagrant shit there.
How would it get in that window? There's only one place. I mean, like,
No. There's many other ridiculous explanations before you say to yourself, it was probably my date that scooped it out with her bare hands and threw it out there. You just deny that. You just deny.
That's the only thing.
And then
also,
or
girls
it's a Tinder
like.
date. You just never talk to the guy again. You just leave and don't tell him, and you don't get caught in his window.
I don't think a girl is really shitting on date one. Girls, I think, have a superpower where you kind of just, you ever just not shit and you kind of just eat it. You reverse eat it.
It just like
Yeah.
absorbs to the wall of your
Yeah,
stomach.
you
or
just
something.
don't have to shit
you
anymore.
suck it in.
Yeah.
The
Girls
the-
could do that. They do that every day.
That's what
they
girls
go to work.
can
They
do
don't
that
shit
all
till
the
they get
time.
back. They go away. They don't shit till they get back. Girls
so-
have the uncanny ability to eat it. Yet this girl's
She
gonna
probably
shit.
thought
Reverse
they
eat
were
it.
having-
Let's
they were-
reverse
she was
it.
gonna
Let's be
have
clear
sex.
about this.
Right.
You know?
Internally.
But I also understand like the panic. Like everyone's gone through that pain. I've had in my life probably upwards of 50 times where I'm like, I gotta barehand this shit. Yeah. I gotta go in there.
I've used my
feeling-
hand as a plunger before. You gotta just get it in there.
You
That feeling.
I've like gone
when
through.
It's like
water
you
level
gotta get it
starts-
like this.
When
so
the
it's
toilet starts to
suction.
fill back up,
Yeah.
it is
bad.
just the worst feeling in the world.
Just so
bad.
people know, here's the move. What you do is under the sink, there's always like a box or a bag of toilet paper. Everyone has like a large collection of toilet paper. You empty that out. You get that bag. You handbag it.
Nah, just
No.
hand
Shit
it.
that.
Just hand. Go
Nah,
raw
you
dog.
don't
then
bury
wash
No,
your
you don't
hands.
raw dog
Then
the
wash your
fucking
hands.
toilet.
Nah, dude.
Then you wash your hands.
Nah, you gotta go. You
So-
gotta go in with the Scott's bag.
So out of the 50 times, you've clearly used the fucking Scott's bag.
Yeah, I've done the hand condom a couple times. Yeah,
So like 10 out of the 50?
10 out of the 50. Sure, that's a good number.
It's 10 times that you've been digging through your own shit. Just so you know.
Shit happens.
That ratio
But
is
I haven't.
not
I
great.
haven't been. I've had a bag
Still
on.
not
I've had like
great.
and it comes up your arm like a Jurassic Park bag, where
Yeah.
it's just like one of those things you shove up a fucking rhinoceros's ass. It's just this huge fucking bag you got
Yep.
going.
Yep.
That's always
Like a
disgusting.
horse condom.
Yeah. That was the worst. Nate Silver. 538, is that him?
Yeah.
Baseball nerd.
Yeah.
He's
Nerd Hall of Fame.
He's trying to have some fun on the internet.
So
trying to be
funny.
funny on the internet with the big boys. And he tries to get into the meme game.
Ebony, those are my meatballs. Yeah. You just put
trying to
them.
get into the meme game. And
Roan's in there.
these memes, I'll be honest, I don't know how to use these memes.
I know how to use the real one. I don't know how he tried to incorporate the Patriots.
That's the
into-
part
That
that,
makes
like,
no
I
sense.
think Nate Silver thinks that he couldn't use the real one because it would be like somehow plagiarism. When like what a meme is everyone just uses the same joke over and over.
He's reusing the dude,
I believe it's called the distracted boyfriend.
right, the
meme.
distracting boyfriend meme. Instead, he replaces it with Tom Brady throwing out the first pitch at Fenway, and the label he throws on the one is like childlike insecurities.
And that's Henry
Integrity.
Richard.
And it's
That's Henry Richards, Martin Richard, one of the victims of the Boston Marathon bombing, the young boy.
it's convoluted to
It's
explain, but he picked the worst
it's his
fucking
brother.
picture.
It's his brother.
And he's clowning on the brother of a marathon victim to try to get into
Meme
the
game's
meme
not for
game.
everyone.
No,
This
I
is
mean,
like this is a textbook case nerds trying to be cool, and you're like, yeah.
It's not even that cool. It's like that. It's like.
But he was
memes
cool.
are cool.
Like,
Memes are cool.
he was Nate Silver. Like he's never told a joke in his entire life.
Right.
And he finally got inspiration. He's
Has-
like, all right,
has-
I know the meme.
Has Nate Silver made anyone laugh
Ever?
intentionally?
We had him on the
in
show.
his whole life.
I don't
Don't think
think
Has
so.
he ever been like, I'm gonna make you laugh, says it, and then everyone laughs? I don't think
this
it's ever
was
happened.
the time. He was like, here we go.
This is it.
And he turned himself into the Mr. Krabs meme. Where it's just like he saw his mentions blowing up,
The
and he was
picture
like,
you posted of him with his hair, that should be a meme.
that's a bad
He should
picture.
become a meme.
that's the Mr. Krabs thing. And like I feel kind of bad because like he just wanted to have some fun.
That's it.
Right,
And,
he
like,
just wanted to just be
and
part
Boston
of the
people
joke.
immediately pounced on him, like wanted his job.
I
And
mean,
stuff.
it was hard. It's not like he intentionally did
Right.
it. Like,
And once he found out, he did donate to the Martin Richards Fund. He asked for forgiveness. So it's like people make mistakes. I also did not know what Henry Richard looks like, so I feel bad like getting mad
I would
about
never
it.
have known that until.
So
after
it's
the
just
fact.
like,
But I'm going to make fun.
We've talked about this before. After the guy who shot the half-court shot who had no organs, like if you like, there just needs to be a badge that people wear. Like you can't make fun of me online.
Right.
Like
Right,
whatever
right,
it
right.
is, just don't make fun of me because you're gonna look like an asshole. The best part though is this is like the Red Sox get caught cheating, and it was like amateur hour at the comedy club. Everyone had a joke because they were the easiest jokes ever. It was the lowest bar, and Nate Silver was like, "This is my time.
This is it. This is my time to
the
shine.
time." And
No one's going to beat me.
Yeah.
Second half of the rundown is brought to you by DraftKings. A Billy up for grabs. Week 1, a $1 billion contest if you pick the perfect lineup. It just seems more attainable than the other, pick a perfect bracket or hit the Powerball. Like, it just seems to me like someone out there is going to just pick everybody. So
I think it's gonna happen.
if you do that, you get $1 billion.
But I always think that I always think someone's gonna have a perfect bracket.
Yes.
I fall victim to
Me
that
too.
every single year.
Yep. You guys are dumb. They're both dumb people.
That's fine. I'd rather be a dreamer.
Even if you don't, if you don't win $1 billion, there's $100,000 up for grabs in the regular contest. So use the promo code Rundown, and you get to play for free. Use the link below this in the blog. Promo code Rundown. Win $1 billion. Win over $100,000 in prizes and play for free. Bryce Harper has cornrows, and I'm talking some ain't no fucking around cornrows.
Yep.
Like hardcore cornrows. I haven't really seen much about this, but there's got to be some cultural appropriation problems.
That's what my question was gonna be. Does Bryce Harper have a hood card? Because there was nothing. No,
Yeah,
there was nothing.
That
That's
actually no, because it's like a weird. If you look at the diagram of people who are in all the way to nerds on one side, Nate Silver, I think Mormons are past that, so it comes back. It's like going around. It's like when you go
Around the
halfway
world.
around the world,
You,
you're
dig
already
through-
right.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
That must be it, because
Yeah.
there's really no explanation. No one can get cornrows in 2017 and
Right.
not get the cultural appropriation backlash.
Right.
I didn't see it one place. for Bryce
Or
Harper.
black people don't give a fuck about baseball and they don't even know this happened.
Also true. I'm more mad that he's got the best hair in the world.
Crazy to mess with that hair.
Crazy.
That's the real story.
But
That's
it
such a
looks good.
flaunt in everyone's face.
I thought it looked good too.
No.
No, you're wrong.
I think
but
Bryce
even if
Harper-
you like that,
David Beckham used to do that too. I think it's like people get so they have such good hair.
That
they're
was-
this is boring having great hair like this. I'm gonna try and just see what else I can do.
Yeah.
Like Beckham had
Cornrows
for
and
a long
frosted
time.
tips was a very late 90s look.
obligatory, put the picture of Feidelberg when he had braided hair.
Oh, yeah.
I had cornrows. That's right.
Yes.
I had it for one day. It was Bryce Harper in the 2004 ALCS. Not Bryce Harper. I'm sorry, Bronson Arroyo.
Yeah, that's right. That guy, he looked like an asshole.
I had it for his start, and I had at school I had a black girl do the cornrows
Whoa.
for me, and I cried the
Yeah,
entire time.
they yanked
and
your
she
hair
just
up.
kept you stupid pussy, stop it! I'm like no, it really fucking hurts. It's horrible.
it takes
Getting
commitment.
cornrows is fucking horrible.
It takes commitment,
believe
man.
it.
Last major story here of the day. My man, Craig Carton, is in some trouble.
This is not
ain't good.
this is not my guy Ryan Russillo getting
No,
drunk and
no.
going into-
This is my guy.
This is
my guy, hopefully not, but probably going to federal prison.
Are you defending him?
No. I mean, there's nothing to defend. I'll throw out the allegedly button, assuming all the stories are true.
I don't think the
there's a lot
FBI
of-
shows up at your house at
Right.
5 in the morning. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, whoops, we got the wrong guy.
It's up on the like Attorney General's website. Like if you go to like a .gov, it's like they list everything out. So long story short, sounds like Carton got into some gambling debt. He needed to pay it off.
It was like $3 million.
$3.6 million. He needed to pay it off, so they came up with a true blue Ponzi scheme involving concert tickets. So he was telling investors that he can get premium concert tickets at a cheap price, and they can sell them in bulk for a profit. I'm pretty sure it was working. Like people were like
investing.
I mean, like
is that something Michael Dell invested?
I think there was some major names. I think that there was some major money being thrown around. Some hedge fund like put like 10 million up or something like that. But there was wires found that were like 800 grand directly to this casino, 200 grand directly to this guy, which is probably like his bookie.
This is one of those situations where I'm like happy I don't have a family and stuff. Because if I ever got in that debt,
it sucks.
I'd be like, I'm just gonna kill myself.
It sucks.
Like,
for
this
his family.
is easy.
Well,
Like
I was gonna say
I have nothing to live. Like there's nothing I have to support or live for. Like I need to get away from the mob. I'll just kill myself. This is a lot of work.
I know, it's sad. He's got 4 kids.
Yeah. So that's why, like,
That
I'm not like, suggesting he should have done it, although maybe it's an option. But it's like for me, I'd be like, I'm not gonna undertake this much work to start a Ponzi scheme. I'll just jump off a building.
He didn't have that out. It's weird to me. I mean, I was saying on the radio, he's like, I don't want to say the inspiration, but like a lot of what I do was based on, I watch Boomer and Carton and listen to Fan all the time. Like, it would be like for Stoolies if this happened to one of us, which...
Yeah, you looked in my eyes,
Dave,
you're like, you or Dave, this is going to happen to you. Like, oh, that's really nice to
It's
wish
not
that on us.
outrageous to
It's
say.
not at all.
$3 million?
I don't know. I
Bro,
don't know your life,
maybe
man.
not
I don't
you.
know what you gambled.
First of all, this like happened to Dave. He just happened to have a bookie that died.
True.
So like if that bookie didn't die, who knows what Dave would have needed to do. So maybe not you, but...
I mean, like, it gives me chills thinking about being in that kind of debt and, like, no, like, because I do, like, sympathize. Is sympathize the right word? Like, I know I've obviously been in situations where I've gambled too much, and it's like, not to this extent, obviously, not even close, but it sucks. I mean, he should, this guy needs help.
I don't want to, sympathize is not, like, the right word, because it's like,
no, he needs
give it
help.
to yourself, but it is an addiction and all that shit. It's to me, I think it's the worst one of all.
He probably is relieved
I'd rather be a drunk
today,
and an alcohol, and a drug addict than gamble at all.
We got the right one.
So what's gonna happen? So do you think Boomer had any idea?
I don't. I mean, he brought it up on the show. I don't think so.
I am aware now why Craig is not here this morning. Unfortunately, he was arrested this morning. Over here at the station, they're aware of it as well. They're cooperating with authorities. I'm taken aback and surprised by it, just like I'm sure everybody else is. I have no other information. There's nothing else I can say. I thought he called in sick this morning, but unfortunately my partner was arrested. So I guess there'll be more news to come, I'm sure, from somewhere, but it's not going to come from me because I don't have any.
I mean, Carton talks the way you guys talk, like
right.
Shooting the shit about gambling, and like I got all the winners, or I know how to like give me 10, I'll turn it into 20 at the table. I just think a lot was going on behind the scenes.
Whew.
So I don't know. I mean,
that's a
Mike
bombshell.
Francesa.
Yes,
he just towed the company line. Like he just put out the company statement. He didn't say anything.
He's gotta be so happy.
I mean, the fact that Carton is done before Francesa is crazy.
What are they gonna do?
Wild. I mean, he's done. He's got to be done.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So Jamie O'Grady, that fucking rat loser, tweeted, assuming he doesn't go to jail, there's a 99.9% chance he'll end up podcasting for, and he puts in brackets, that crass sports.
Does Jamie O'Grady even have a company
like,
anymore? Does he have anything?
You don't have a company. You don't get to do
nothing.
like
All you do is complain about Trump on Twitter all day. You're the worst person in the
still
world.
follow him?
No, he blocked me.
I used to. I'm out the hate follow game. I used to hate follow people to keep me on my toes.
good. It gets you heat.
It gets me. It gets me
You're
too
not
mad
blocked?
now.
by Jamie?
I don't know. I never
Oh,
followed
you say
him.
you
I
don't
never-
follow. Got it. Yeah.
That's crazy though. That's got to be a bombshell. I mean, for you,
For the New York area, I mean, like Resnick's a big WFA guy. Brendan is. Everybody, we were like, holy shit. It would be like for the diehard Stoolies if Dave all of a sudden, if like the FBI knocked down Dave's door and arrested him, and you look at the charges, you're like, well, Dave's going to jail for like 30 years. Imagine if that happened to like the Stoolie world. That's what's going on for like the radio Mongols. It's crazy.
Do you think he had like relief after that? There's got to be a little.
Right? People say that all the time when you get caught for like a crime or whatever.
Well,
It's
not
just
only that, but like not like now he doesn't like. It's like a mind-boggling, insurmountable hole of $3 million to just be living with that every day.
Yeah.
I said.
And you get in the Ponzi scheme game probably just saying, I just got to make enough back.
Yeah, right. Like I would have
good.
just sold a bunch of Twitter ads, but you can't sell $3 million worth of Twitter ads.
Not happening.
Fuck.
So
does the mob still get to you when you're in jail though? Like he still owes that money to
Somebody.
the mob.
No,
You still get
the
beating?
reason obviously he did this is because he was keeping it from everyone. He's probably keeping it from
mob.
his
I
wife.
don't know if mob is the right. If
His
that's
wife
the
probably.
yeah,
didn't
there's a
know
bookie
about
of
this
some. I mean, he
shit.
was wiring this money to an individual who,
Right.
was probably the bookie. So I don't know. We'll wait to see more details. But when it's up on like the government websites and everybody's reporting the FBI is involved, not good, man. On a lighter note, on a happier note, Pete Frates has his book out.
Yes.
So go cop that.
Yesterday was Pete Frates' day in Boston. Mayor Marty
Nice.
Walsh declared it for his courage. So forever, whatever yesterday was, September 5th, I'm going to guess. September 5th
remember
will
it.
always be
That's pretty
Pete
badass
Frates'
to have
day.
your own day.
Yep, and a book.
Yes, September 5th.
Get that
So
book.
go
Amazon.
buy that book.
I believe 50% of all the proceeds go to Pete's care and things like that. So it goes to a good cause.
An asshole just pocketing
Yeah.
it himself. Pete's cause, yeah. He's probably gambling too.
I might actually come out of my book reading retirement. I haven't read a
I
book
will
since
come-
The Big Short.
Pete,
Might
I will
have to
come
do
out
it.
of my book buying retirement.
Oh, you're not gonna read it?
And I will maybe read like half of it.
Wow.
I'm just being
how
honest.
courageous of
I
you.
think we're
Just
going to be
being
doing,
honest.
maybe we'll have to cut this part too, but like I think we're going to be doing some kind of book party for it.
Oh,
we were in that.
I'm reading it then.
We were in the.
Because then I'm gonna walk around
Yeah,
telling
he was
everyone I read
DMing
that fucking
the
book.
whole gang.
He was DMing us, and Pete has to DM in a different way.
Yeah.
Pete can only DM like a line at a time because I don't know if you know, he has ALS. And he was like DMing us about having a book signing party or
It was
not
like
book
a
signing.
group DM.
Yeah.
So it
And
was all
Dave,
us
of
and
course,
Dave.
and Dave was like, "Get to the point."
He's like, I'll do whatever you want, but you have to stop sending me so many DMs. It's like, well, I physically have to send
clogging
them
up
this way.
Dave trying to hit on some chicks online.
It was like I
Come
saw
on,
that at
dude.
the end. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, Dave.
The absolute worst. The worst person in the world. After show, I got a question for you guys here. Durs from Workaholics tweeted this out, and it kind of went viral. It's like 20,000 votes on his Twitter poll, and it's 50-50. The eggplant emoji. Picture it. Close your eyes. You picture it, right? Mm-hmm. Which side is the tip? If you're talking about the eggplant as a dick, is it the green, like, top?
Yeah.
Or like the pink?
If you're Tiger
it's one of those
Woods,
BuzzFeed like the dress things.
Which is the top?
if you're Tiger Woods, it's the bottom part.
Yeah, right. He's the only dick that got
No,
bigger.
the green is the top.
The
Right.
green, because like the head's a different color.
Right.
And also the
it's fucking
bottom has
pointing
got
up.
balls. It's like bigger.
Yeah. Like who has a dick where the bottom gets?
Who's sending
the tip gets bigger.
limp dick sex?
Yeah, it's
'Cause that
pointing
was-
down.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all the things I said. These are what logical brains will assume. Half of the fucking internet says that the bottom purple wide part is the tip.
That's silly.
That's crazy.
That's silly.
That's
All
crazy.
right, as long as we're all smart people,
We
you
all
understand.
We all agree. That's insane.